Hello and welcome back to my reactions to Westworld. Today I will be reacting to episode 2 from season 1 titled Chestnut. I don't expect it to be nearly as long as the first episode, but who knows, it's an HBO show. Like The Last of Us could range from an hour long to a small movie, depending on episode length. So, I don't know. We'll see. I'm trying to think of last episode we're introduced to a bunch of characters, and the Delos, the company that makes them, feeling like it's going to be a very morally gray area. There's some people who are a little conflicted on the morality of what they're doing with the robots and how far they're going with them as far as real world stuff, including how they interact with actual people. And then there's other people who don't seem to care, and AI that seems to be cluing in on the fact that it's AI, and their separate journey. So it was an interesting first episode, very intriguing, and I really look forward to seeing what this next one will have in store. Alright, without further ado, here we go.
Do you remember?
We're about to arrive. May I take your glass? Now approaching arrival terminal.
Where we're going, she's a 2.
You're being an asshole.
No.
I am being myself, which was the whole point of this trip. Unless this uptight prick is who you really are, in which case, feel free to be someone else.
Well, fuck you.
Hey, that's the spirit. I tell ya, have fun. Stay safe.
You know,
Just a little fear of clowns. Joe.
Do you often experience social anxiety?
probably. Seems like the type.
What is this for exactly?
To make sure we don't keep...
I'm gonna go with robot or AI.
Oh, the build for the new narrative coming along.
I'll get around to it. Look, we assumed.
Because I can't imagine a regular woman would just be that
Reviewed
willing
every
at that
minute episode I
moment
could find. The reaction is
to do
immediate
whatever
every
with
time.
him, even if she
This
is
guy
providing a service.
makes it all the way back home. It's like he's mulling it over.
You think he had... Remember.
Can you stand somewhere else? I don't want anyone thinking that you're representative of the goods inside. These violent delights have violent ends.
Go about your day.
You have no idea. This place seduces everybody, eventually. By the end,
Well,
you're
yeah,
gonna be
it's
begging me to stay because
escapism and
this
fantasy
place
where you
is
can
the answer to that
have
question that you've been asking yourself.
a very
One question.
realistic experience
Who you really are.
that you couldn't in life,
And I
and you
can't
feel like
fucking
there
wait
are
to get that
consequences
guy.
to it. It's appealing to most
Rounds up,
people. However, it depends on how far your scruples
Further
let
to
you
that,
go.
the ruthless murder of Donald Pardue and his brother. For these crimes.
If
What is this?
You know exactly what it is. It's the maze, the deepest level of this game. You're gonna help me find the entrance.
oh Jesus.
Sorry, will you please excuse me?
All right, Maeve, what did it say?
It said, this is the new world. And in this world, you can be whoever the fuck you want.
Mm.
People that are responsible.
The production on this is crazy as far as these molds making like
not how hard it is to turn them off.
life-size
play
models,
God
like the ones you'd punch out from like a model ship or something.
There's something else bothering you, but not.
Rally for the Union.
Yeah, get
On your
fucking
country's
shot,
cause.
bro.
This regiment is headed for the seat of war to define the future of this great nation. If we fight for a free land, where no man has to bow.
This is, it's bigger than I thought it
But
would
you're
be.
not supposed to hurt
this?
parks guests.
This is Sister Sweetwater. Wait till you see the rest of the park.
How much bigger is it?
No idea. I never reached the end. No, I'm only trying to rope you into some bullshit treasure hunt.
Wow.
It's all come on. Him, the girl next door, the town.
Bring yourself back online.
I told you, never open your mouth that wide unless someone's paying you for it.
Sorry, I didn't sleep much last night.
Reach ask Clementine for now. She's done the job before.
And the old unit?
Maybe leave her on the floor for the night. See if anyone wants one last turn. We recall her in the morning. Decommission her.
I'm wondering how to tell them from us.
Are you?
Gonna do something asshole-ish to show
Quick way
you.
to find out.
Oh my god.
Can we finish eating? See, this is your problem, my friend. You always worried about making a mess.
Well, yeah, because if you shoot an actual person in the theme park, I feel like you'll go to jail.
I thought you didn't want to talk about work here.
Who says this trip is
Fucking
work?
asshole.
Good evening.
Shit. Don't make eye contact.
My friend, thank you for your assistance earlier in my unfortunate accident.
Leave us the fuck alone.
As a sign of my humble appreciation, I'd like to offer you an opportunity of a lifetime.
Not interested.
Across the river and beyond the savage lands, there is a treasure. I have in my possession a map.
I said, not interested.
Fucking asshole.
See, you know what? I've worked up a new appetite anyway. Let's go.
Why are you even bothering coming here? Is it just a fuck because nobody wants to fuck you in real life?
Diplomatic as ever. I received your request to retire an additional 50 hosts.
I need room for my new storyline. It's not exactly a savage horde with 20 savages, is it?
You get 20 additional hosts. Not
Much further?
Oh, fuck yourself. Do you have any idea who I am?
I know exactly who you are, Lawrence.
This guy's a hardcore gamer. That's what I'm assuming.
And I guess we're gonna have to find a way to jog your memory.
Saying it's the deepest level of the game, so he wants to.
I'm gonna slow him down.
He's actually taking this seriously, not just, well, a little too seriously, I guess, but he's not just there for prostitutes. Well, never mind.
Meant for you.
What did I tell you, Lawrence? Always another level. I'll take my chances.
How did you do that? Is it magic?
Created this entire park.
Everything in this world is magic.
You're certainly a man comfortable with long, pensive silences. Although, ironically, your creations never shut up. They're always talking to each other.
That's true.
You don't want to know what you're doing now?
We are passing on information.
QA told us she was being decommissioned.
Do you work for QA? Dreams. Specifically nightmares.
Why?
Just in case somebody forgets to wipe them out at the end of a
Made
maintenance.
them. I don't think you understand what creations you've made, considering they are remembering stuff. So you might have made them too well.
Put in a request for.
This is the new world. And in this world, you can be whoever the fuck you want. He's still left drawing breath. For the most part.
Okay, it's later in the day and my hair is up in a beret because it is looking increasingly worse as my reaction progresses. So, there's a lot of that episode that I cannot show in the reaction just because some issues happened with the video and it's saving properly, like, because at times I would have to take a break and go in chunks, and something happened and it stopped recording. But I watched the whole episode, and clearly, as we know if you've seen the episode, Maeve sees a drunken person shoot one of the hosts in the bar, and it triggers a memory of the man in black chasing her down and attacking her and her daughter. And the animatronics workers, the engineers notice this kind of weird malfunction that she's remembering this, and so they bring her in to do some repairs, and then she accidentally somehow wakes up and sees everyone being worked on, and she's running around in her naked state and is very disturbed by what she sees because she's seeing people being opened up, and they have to turn her off, and they're like, oh, she can't remember any of this, and obviously that's probably going to lead to some repercussions. They've already been a little bit, I think, worried about her because she's an older model and she's outdated unless people are wanting to solicit her services. However, I think this is going to put the nail in the coffin for her a little bit more, because clearly she's having these problems of just randomly waking up while doing repairs and all that, so they'll probably want to phase her out or something akin to that. Dolores, her whole deal of these violent delights will have violent ends. She's still spreading that. So basically everything's just a giant mess as far as the hosts go. And yeah, we've got people trying to create new stories for the park, and it seems that Doctor doesn't necessarily care about these like tantalizing new storylines, as opposed to giving the guests something a little bit more substantive, more full of substance. Whatever that means at this point, I'm not quite sure what he has in mind. But at the very least, he seems to be like more willing to connect with people that are visiting the park. But he still is somewhat cynical, it seems, as far as the hosts of the park, but in a different way than everyone else is. Like, their people are cynical in the sense that they kind of just laugh it off as, well, they shouldn't be remembering these things. I don't know what's wrong with them. But it almost seems like he takes it to heart. So he's probably hiding something. See about that. And there's not much for me to really say other than speculation. I'm sure as this goes on, I'll have a lot more to say. It was just kind of hard when a chunk of what I was working on is missing now, and I found that out. I started editing right away rather than starting to record my thoughts, and now I feel a little bit jumbled. But a lot of what I have to say is pure speculation. As I get to know these characters a bit more, I think I'm going to want to pause while I'm watching more often and then give more afterthoughts, just because I'll feel like I've let things sink in a little bit better. But until then, this has been my reaction and afterthoughts on Westworld Season 1, Episode 2, entitled The Chestnut. And yeah, I will see you next time.